So those are the essentials I carry on a Century ride or thereabouts. I don't deliberately head out in the rain, and it just always rains at the moment.
Yeah.
Welcome to another ultra cycling related video. If you watched any previous videos, thanks for coming back. And if it's your first one, I'm Andy, an ultra cyclist on the south coast of the UK. And the videos I make at the moment are about my training going into the 24 season. Not sure at what point I'll give in and just call these rain related. All it does is rain. That's alright. So if you have endurance goals of your own, subscribe and follow along. I'm sure there'll be some useful nuggets. So on the cards today, I've got about 70 or 80 miles, something like that, out to Winchester, all the way around and back to Portsmouth. I've ridden this route a few times and it's good fun. Quite flowy, rolling roads, quite pretty, and a good cafe stop. I don't deliberately head out in the rain. Sunday's the best day for me really, and it just always rains at the moment. It's not forecast to be all day, so I'm not too worried. It's quite warm. Hopefully dry up a bit in a little while. Let's see. Good news is, I got rid of the cold, feel much better. There was a little bit of controversy in the comments of the last video I made. Small amount. Just to be clear, I don't advise anybody to ride and train when you're already ill. Just that there's often a balance to be struck. But personally, I managed to recover. I got through my workouts this week. It's a bit of a setback, to be completely honest. It's never ideal, but just ticked along. Workouts were pretty tough. I was well enough to get through them, and now I feel fine. Let's see how I feel after this ride. Anyway, hopefully you're all well. Had a good week. Gotta say, I struggled with motivation this morning. A few too many shandies last night. Christmas party with school friends. Bed by 2 AM. A little bit tipsy. And then up at 7 to go riding. Didn't really fancy it, but gotta do what you gotta do. I was asked by someone a little while ago in the comments, can I show what I bring on longer 100-mile rides? This won't be 100 miles today, but if this calms down a bit, I'll have a look at my bag, see what I got in there, and I'll show you. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, I'll go through what I carry for these longer rides. This is in response to a comment from a subscriber called JP Riding. So thanks for the question. If you're interested in what I pack for ultra races and longer events, that'll vary from event to event. I did a video on Paris-Brest Paris. At the beginning of that, went through my kit list, everything I packed for that event. So today I'm out doing about 70, 80 miles, something like that. Much less kit to carry. So I'll go through it. The bag is an Alp Kit Deluge, completely waterproof. That's essential in England, sadly. My Mason. In terms of kit, obviously a spare inner tube. I have a pump and a proper lever, makes life a lot easier. Power bank for my camera. Puncture repair kit. Have multi-tool, a bit filthy, really handy. Some spare lube, a tiny little bottle of lube. I think this was a dropper from a vape. I don't vape, but was given it by someone who does. It's actually really handy for carrying lube. And then some tools and gloves. Spare chain links, got a chain breaker, cable ties, gloves, more lube, pretty filthy in there. But that's everything I tend to need. And thankfully it's pretty rare I have to dip into it. But for 100-mile rides up to that sort of level, wouldn't carry a whole lot more than that. Other than food, credit card. At least the rain stopped. Result, I'm getting pretty chilly sat here though, so better stop riding, warm up a bit, go home, get in the warm and the dry. So those are the essentials I carry. I wouldn't be without on these rides, 100 miles or thereabouts. Interested to know what you carry? I hardly ever need any of it. Very rarely. I wouldn't be without any of it. Chain links, never know. Yeah, I wonder what you carry. Maybe I might add to mine. Let me know. And thanks for the question, JP Riding. If anybody's got a question they want me to come back on, I'll try. No expert, but feel free, ask away. That's such a good descent into Petersfield. It's called Stoner Hill. I've been considering Everesting that for ages. There's something about Everesting really off-putting. So I might give it a go. well, might be cold and wet. That's one benefit of riding in the rain. Once the rain clears, the clouds can be pretty epic. So thanks for watching again. If you made it this far, thanks. But yeah, have a good week. Onwards and upwards. Look after yourselves. Hopefully bring you some nice weather next week. See you later.